Good morning, second grade. So today we're going to be doing lesson 88 in our math book. It is called Creating a Bar Graph with a Scale of 2. So before we go on with our lesson, I would like to review a couple of things with you. One is I would like you to count by evens. So we're going to be counting by 2s to 100. So if you pause this video and count by 2s to 100, such as 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on to 100, then unpause the video after you're done. Now I would like you to count by odds. We're going to be counting from 1 to 59. So you will go like this: 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on, all the way to 59. All right, now I would like you to count by tens to 300 and pause this video and then unpause it once you're done. Now, I would like to review some time with you. So what time would you say it is right now? What time would you say it is right now? Please pause the video, write it down on your whiteboard or a piece of paper, and then you can unpause for the answer. All right, so the answer would be, it is 1:30. What if I said that it was 1:30 in the morning? What would the symbol be after 1:30? Pause, write it down. The answer is, if it's 1:30 in the morning, it would be 1:30 a.m. What if I said it is, well, first of all, what time is it right now? What time is it right now? Pause, please. Write down your answer. All right. The answer is, it is 9:30. What if I said it is 9:30 in the evening? 9:30 in the evening. What would that be? Pause. All right. The answer would be, it is 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. What time is it right now? What time is it right now? Please pause the video, write down your answer. All right, so the answer would be, it is 4:40 o'clock. If I said in the morning, you would say it is 4:40 a.m. All right, so that is it for our time review. We'll do more of the time review tomorrow. All right, let's review a few multiplication problems. What is, and after I ask you the multiplication problem, please pause, write down your answer, and then unpause to hear the answer. What is 1 times 9? 1 times 9 is 9. What is 7 times 1? 7 times 1 is 7. What is 5 times 0? 5 times 0 is 0. Remember, I said anything times 0 is always going to be 0. What is 0 times 11? 0 times 11 is 0. Now, our 2's table. What is 2 times 3? 2 times 3 is 6. What is 2 times 7? 2 times 7 is 14. And last problem, what is 2 times 10? 2 times 10 is 20. All right, so that is it for our review today. We'll go on with our lesson 88. After you do lesson 88, I would like you to take your time to work on your worksheet. All right, so like I said, today we're doing our lesson 88 where we are learning how to create a bar graph with a scale of 2. When we're talking about scale of 2, we are talking about this side here. So scale of 2 means we're going by 2's on our bar graph. So we start with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So here on our right side, we have some data that we collected. It's a pretend data from 3rd grade class. And in 3rd grade class, they were asked how many of them like apples, oranges, and bananas. So on our bar graph here, we have apples, oranges, and bananas. So today, we're going to fill this graph to a certain point of how many students like that type of fruit. So in 3rd grade class, for apples, 5, 10, 12 students liked apples. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a pencil or a marker and we're going to shade all the way up to 12. So 12 3rd graders liked apples. So we're going to take our pencil or marker and we're going to shade all the way to 12. All right, so 12 students liked apples. Now, oranges, we have 8 students liked oranges. So we're going to go to oranges and we're going to shade all the way up to 8 because only 8 students liked oranges. All right, now bananas. Only 5 students liked bananas. So we're going to take our marker or pencil and we're going to shade all the way to 5. Well, now you're going to say, but I don't see a 5 anywhere here. I only see the even numbers. So let me go to this side. So for this purpose, since we're doing a scale of 2, we shrunk the graph to only go by 2's. But you can pretend that you can see the odd numbers. So between 0 and 2, we have a 1. So we would put it right here, 1. Between 2 and 4, we have a 3. Between 4 and 6, we have a 5. Between 6 and 8, we have a 7. Between 8 and 10, we have a 9. Between 10 and 12, we have 11. Between 12 and 14, we have a 13. And between 14 and 16, we have a 15. So for this purpose, since it was a scale of 2, we shrunk the graph and made it to go by 2's. But since we have 5 people that like bananas, we gotta record that on our bar graph. So we're gonna go all the way to 5 right here. So we're gonna shade this all the way up to 5. And that is the lesson. That is the lesson of how to create a bar graph with a scale of 2. If you have any questions, if you have questions about where we got these tally marks If you have a question about the scale of 2 and what that means, if you have a question about where did we get these odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, or why we didn't include them in the graph, please comment or send me a message and I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Your homework, lesson 88 worksheet, side A and B, will have a bar graph where it will give you information here on the side and it will have you fill out the bar graph. If you have any questions whatsoever, please send me a message. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and looking forward to giving you another lesson tomorrow. All right, bye students.